Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mega Man X2. This time around, we're gonna go ahead and jump into Deep Sea Base. Go ahead and fight Bubble Crab. So let's just get right into it. So we have some new enemies in this stage. Some we haven't seen before, some we've seen before, and then we have a new. I wouldn't call it a sub boss, but it is a new. It's considered a sub boss. But when we see it, I'll let you know what it is. We can get two collectibles, a heart container and a sub tank in the stage. So here we have the true class enemy right here. Baton Bone, that's his name. So if you're going through this fully at one time, and you're a little bit low on lives, if you want to go over there, that is right there. You can use the I can't remember this one right here. The spin wheel to get another life right here. So we'll go ahead and jump down. Here's some energy if you want some energy. Here we have another enemy right here. His name is I believe Fisher, and he's just like a torpedo. They try to home in on you, but they don't really do a good job. Come down here, and then here we're gonna see the first instance of the sub boss, the sea. What is it called? Sea Canther. And what it does is, if that like catches you, it'll shoot lasers, shoot homing missiles at you. And the way to kill it is by breaking the fin, all the fins, the tail, the spotlight, and I believe it's weak to the Sonic Slicer and other moves as well. That we don't have yet, but the first heart tank is gonna be up here. You jump to the side, jump up here. You can come up here, fill up your other sub tanks, so fill up your energy if you need to. Come down here, you want to do I believe it's a wall jump, or dash jump off the wall. Get this missile, and just repeat that until you get it. It's relatively easy. Just try to get as high as the wall you can. I'm in a little trouble here. And okay, but like I said, just do a little. I don't know why I can't do it. I believe you can also just hug this, but the way I always do it is just come up here and do like that. And you can also jump on the surface of the water. So if you get onto the missile and you tied it right now, if you use spam jump, you can. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this. I literally did it earlier today. Here we go. Jump here and use the heart tank. So there we go, second, and so now I want to just go ahead and jump down into the little gate that he opened, and here we have another enemy we have yet to see. I believe it's the last time we see. It's called the Jelly Seeker. Pretty easy. He seeks you, and if you get near it, it shocks, and they'll do it on a time-based manner. But relatively, one shot should be enough for a little short shot. Just you don't have to charge it all the way up. I believe. Yeah, it's just one charge or two explosive shots. So here we actually have the next item, the sub tank. Here you can either come in after you beat the stage, come back in with the weapon, bubble splash that you get from Bubble Crab, or you can do a little trick called slope jump, which on this slope, if you walk, don't dash jump, just a regular jump. On the slope, you go higher than you're usually supposed to. If you do it like this, you don't go as high, but if you just walk and then jump on the first step, like you can kind of see it when you step on like the invisible plane. Like I said earlier, you just keep jumping up, and I messed up there, but it's pretty easy. Just jump whenever the foot looks like you're standing on air, and there you go. Spam jump up, and then there's the sub tank. So that's gonna be all for the stage for items. All we have to do is continue onto the stage and beat the boss, Bubble Crab. So let's go ahead and do that. I kind of like the background of the stage and the music of the stage. Here's the return of the missile that we saw earlier. And this Bubble Crab is relatively easy. It's a relatively easy boss. I believe he's one of the easier ones to beat. His pattern's pretty simple. And when we get there, I'll talk more about it, but I don't think we're there yet. I don't believe we're there yet. But yeah, underwater stages tend to get a bad rap. Oh, here's another enemy that we've seen before. His name is Bartle Laster, and then we have Scriber here again. We've known since the main stage, and I believe the one that shoots through lasers It's also at the beginning. He shoots diagonally. You don't have to. You don't have to go through it, but I mean, you don't have to kill them all. But it is annoying if you keep shooting them. So I believe up here is the X Hunter room. Back there. Oh yeah, back. When you jump up a certain area, you can break the wall, I believe. And the X Hunter stage shoots you off here. You just come down here and go this way. But here is here's Bubble Crab. So for the most part, Bubble Crab just sits at the bottom of the stage. If you go above him, he puts up a shield. If you go above him, he'll take it off, jump up to you, and then every once in a while he'll shoot a ring of bubbles at you. So, and his weakness is the spin wheel that we got from the last boss, and he'll jump at you as you see there. Just drop it down. So the main point of this is just go across from him, jump up, drop a wheel, and so just that's kind of all it is. And he does have another attack where he sends. So that's the bubble ring I'm talking about, where he sends the bubbles to the top of the room, and there's crabs in them, and if you pop them, they home at you. So the whole point of the main thing of the stage is said, make him jump. Oh, there you go. So don't pop them. I believe your body also pops them, so just try to avoid them as much as possible. And once he has a shield, you don't have to wait for him to jump, but it's it's helpful. Or you can just tank the hits. But if you don't have a shield up, which he always tends to do, you can just jump over him like the horns do. Oh, okay. So there you go. I thought I died, but if you saw there, those are his two attacks. Having bubbles, you can pop. I feel like the ideal way to do is pop them and just kill the crabs, because the crabs are pretty weak. I thought you were able to pop him with just swinging to him, but I was wrong. But yeah, so it's a pretty simple fight. Jump over him, drop the spin wheel. But like I said earlier in the stage, this weapon we get from him is Bubble Splash, which is looks kind of like the spin wheel, the ring of bubbles, but it doesn't really just stay in the form. But like I said, with this weapon, you can go back in and use the bubbles to get a higher jump. I believe it's a charge. It gives a shield to make you jump higher. But here's the code if you want to come here. So now for this next part, we're going to go ahead and go into the volcanic zone for Flame Stag. But we also want to fight our X Hunter, which isn't here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump into there's a different stage. So we'll go back into Deep Sea, and we're going to go ahead and just quit off of it. And then every time you enter and exit a stage, it resets the X Hunters. So you can see, and there we go. We wanted this one to come for volcanic zone with Flame Stag. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So for these videos, for at least for Mega Man this far, I'm gonna make them a little bit shorter. They don't need to be like a full 15 minutes long, unless they have to. Unless they have to be, then I'll make them. But for the most part, I'm trying to make them shorter, more digestible, and I do have planning to make different type of content unrelated to everything else. But let's just go ahead and I can talk about a different episode or a different video. But if you want, for this stage, we have technically 3 items, but 2 of the main ones if you don't want to do the way I'm doing it. So what you want to do here is I think I already messed up. What you wanted to do was that beetle was called Beetle 10, I believe. Beetle Tron. And what you wanted to do was you wanted him to go up there with you, as you saw, and take you to that side. But I believe since he died, we can't do anything, and there's no way to die here. Alrighty, so I'm back. So hopefully this time around I don't mess up. So what we want to do is just jump up here. He only breaks if he breaks the wall. So if you just jump on him, come all the way up like I said, jump on this wall, he'll continue to fly up, come get the 3rd sub-tank, and then you can either decide to jump up here. There's no, you don't miss anything from coming up here. It just shortens the the path you have to take. Just come down here, kill these two. So up here is gonna be the sub tank, but the thing is, lava is gonna be rising from the bottom, and it's an instant kill. And to get the sub tank, you're gonna have to break the little barriers that we saw on the second stage, I believe, the bar wings, but they're an instant kill if you use the spin wheel. So if you want, just have the spin wheel ready, and just go ahead and do a lot of dash jumps. And there's a lot of like tanks and energy boosters. So just kind of avoid them. Get the sub tank. And then, once you die, it's fine. I almost thought I was gonna die there. Come to the left, there's more. I mean, hard tank, not sub tank. My bad. But yeah, I believe that lava hits you. So just be careful. And then that's gonna be all for the items. And the third item is gonna be. We're gonna use the Tron Beetle. I believe that's okay since he didn't die. And we need to get into this area right here. I believe that killed the beetle. I don't think it did. But let's just come all the way far left. Come right, respawn all this. Like I said, we're gonna just make sure he doesn't hit the wall where it breaks. Jump on him. You want him to break this wall. So just jump here. And he'll break. And I believe this is the X Hunter room, which we're actually gonna go ahead and fight. We're gonna fight the X Hunter named Sagus, which is I believe one of the easier ones. So in this stage, he does have a weakness. At this part of the stage, it's the Sonic Slicer, but whenever you press the button to charge your weapon, so in instance here, he I believe he either puts up a shield or he blocks the shot. So if you shoot, so it's kind of like you'll throw it and he'll block that, but you can throw this and he won't block it. So if you're gonna use a Sonic Slicer, you're gonna want to throw it against the wall for it to bounce off and hit him. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the Sonic Slicer strat. So let's go ahead and go in, so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's just go. Oh, you can't change it on this. So as you see, here he is. Let's see what he has to say. He says, "Serious. I am serious, and I cannot allow you to stop the unification. Excuse me. It is for the good of all." So there you go. They said that shield is the one he puts up. So whenever so from the Sonic Slicer, see, he puts it up. So I thought he was able to. There we go, like that. And you have a chance of hitting him a couple times. So just kind of bounce off the wall like that. Try not to do it too close to him. He drops these mines. I'm not talking. I'm doing a bad job of kind of. It's not that hard of a boss. I don't know. I'm having so much trouble with it. I think I'm just gonna do the X-Buster strat. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of saw the strat right there. Not really a good example of it because I died. Alright, I made it back. This time around, he doesn't really talk this time. There we go. And when he jumps, he's vulnerable. So if you want to hit him there. Fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna cut back to whenever I beat him. Alright, Jesus Christ, I did it. That was a very interesting turn of events. He goes, "Here, you have much to do later, inedible, we meet again." So I beat him with the Sonic Slicer this time. It just got annoying, so I might show my quiet gameplay for a little bit and just cut parts. But here, you got 0 part number 1. So there we go. Which I'm actually looking. I was looking at the map earlier, and there's only 2 of them. Well, there should be 3. I don't know if I did something wrong, but that's how I usually do. You do Surge and then Violator and then Aguil next. But I feel like I don't know. I'll see what's up. But yeah, so I might put some gameplay, but I ended up coming back in because I saw the X Hunter logo up, but it was the wrong fighter. I forgot that they can show up over the same. So you can see there, but they can show up over the same ones. But you saw that there's an enemy right there that is called, I believe, where is it at? The Morgan. So these little gases, they shoot just gas, flammable gas, and if the tail of that enemy hits it, it turns into fire. Other than that, their body themselves can do damage to you, but they're pretty easy to avoid. They kind of fly from wall to wall, and so I believe it's their tail, but I think if their body will touch it too. So you can see there, it can get pretty hectic, and it's gonna respawn. I didn't respawn, but yeah, it's pretty easy to just avoid them. But that's kind of it for the stage. You get the 2 items. You fight the X Hunter. You get Zero's part 1, which happened as you saw in the menu screen. It's his head, and if there's 3 parts, we have the chip that we need to bring him back to life in our storage place. So if we collect all 3 parts, we can bring Zero back to life. Well, at least that is the plan. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and fight Flame Stag, and now we have his weakness, his Bubble Splash. And from now on, all the bosses that we do are gonna be, I believe, in the order of the weapons. So you only have to fight 1 boss, like the speedrun route I'm going through, without its weakness. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. We should be fine. This boss, if I remember correctly, isn't that hard. He just runs from side to side. He runs at you. So throw a bubble, and he just jumps up. So then on the way down, so he does 1 up, 1 down, and then you just do it again. 1 up, or 1 straight, 1 down, 1 straight, 1 up, 1 straight, 1 up, and just keep doing that over and over again. Obviously, the further back he gets, the curves just kind of account for that. So you don't have to go against the wall. Just do this, or just stand back. You can just dash under it. Pretty easy. The second stage, Blue Flames, is a little bit more damage. It goes a little bit faster against the walls, but honestly, if you lock him in like this, you're not gonna have any problem with him. But also there's 2, I believe there's 2 moves. He might have another one. I don't remember correctly. But yeah, he shoots 1 forward at you, 1 curves up. You just dash under it once it starts going on its curve. And as you know at the beginning, he jumps from wall to wall. That's his other move. He jumps up, we just hit him on the way back, and it's pretty simplified. It's one of the easier ones. So with him defeated, we have the Speed Burner. As you can see, it's a little tornado of. I believe he uses something similar in the fight. I believe that's his 3rd move. Here's a code, so if you want to go be where I'm at with all the weapons upgrades I have so far. So so I don't know why. I have to look into it, but for some reason Violin isn't here when he should have been. But this will be 2 more X Hunters. I don't remember. I don't believe. I don't have any of his parts. So yeah. So I'll figure that out in between episodes. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please leave a like. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave them down below. And subscribe if you want to catch the next episode or any other series I'm going on. And I might upload a little update video, just seeing what's going on with the channel. I did take a little break, so hopefully you guys watch that and decide to stick around. But like I said, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.